Design is in the details. And when you're doing it yourself, it's hard to know what the details are because you don't have the experience. So it's about thinking outside the box. It's about seeing how other people have done it and then interpreting it so that you can get the best value out. And the value can be in the function. It can be in the beauty. There's lots of different aspects of design, but it's in the details that are really going to show how the project is valuable. Today, I want to talk about this space that I'm working in. It's a pied-à-terre for a client, and they have one bedroom place in New York City. He has a big book collection, and there isn't a lot of storage, as is typical in New York City apartments. So we're doing something a little different here. Right off the foyer, as you come to the living room, there is a closet. This closet that you see behind me. Now, this closet currently has a bookcase in it because when this bookcase was somewhere else, we totally rearranged the apartment, reusing existing furnishings and then adding in those pieces that are needed to really create the space and the functionality that he is looking for. The bookcase was just wrong. And we're using it because we're waiting for the next piece to come in. Originally, I had wanted a low piece for his stereo cabinet, stereo pieces, record player, collection, and his books. But in rearranging the existing furnishings, realized that it's not really going to be enough space, nor is it going to fit easily in the apartment using his furnishings. And we wanted to maximize the budget. So this closet turned out to be rather useless. It's a bit odd shaped inside and it's not very deep. But what we're going to do, what I suggested, is that we put the books here. The reason I'm removing it is I'm having the bookcase installed in here, a bookcase installed. Well, today is a measuring day and I've already created in my mind. I'm removing the bookcase and we're going to put shelves going up on either side, going to frame this doorway out. We've taken off the door. We're going to fill in the hinge places, where the hinges were, and we're going to paint it so it frames it out like a picture frame. And then it's going to be creating another space, another room. It's going to be his little library. And instead of putting shelves all the way up the back, we're going to do shelves on an angle so that at the front, they're much more shallow because with the door trim and to the edge of the inside of the door, there isn't much space, but we're going to make it deeper as we go into the closet, and that will allow him to hold all his various sizes of books. We'll be able to hold the small little, pocket animals all the way up to much bigger books that are going to need a deeper shelf. And then we're going to be able to put a piece of art in there. We don't have any electric in there. And of course, putting electric in New York City is often a problem without a lot of work. But fortunately, we're going to do a plug in, which will hide in the corner, bring it down and put a cord down there. And we're going to end up creating this wonderful space that is going to extend the living room, become very practical and functional. There's going to be a little desk on the side there where he can land his electronics and charge them. The light, the art, we're going to wallpaper this, and it's going to feel like a completely new room. Would you have thought of that? That's the thing, is I do this every day. And when I am always in it, I'm always thinking about how can we do it differently? How can we maximize the space? And not just maximize the space, how can we do that in a budget? How can we do that so we're getting the most value and it's going to give the most practical use for the client? I love beauty. Beauty is so important. We should be surrounded by beauty every day, all the time. We're confined to these boxes that we've created for our home because we've created boxes so that we can protect ourselves from the elements. Like right now it's 20 degrees in New York City. So we clearly cannot be living outside. We have these boxes we're living in, but we want to bring the beauty of that natural world inside. And that doesn't mean literally we bring plants and dirt and grass and into our apartments, into our homes. It can mean though that we bring in the color, textures, the shapes, all these other details that nature provides to us. So I'm an interior designer. I've been doing this over 15 years. Creating design is about the details. This has been a closet for over 80 years, maybe more. I think probably more, 90 years, 100 years. But today, families live differently. We have different pieces that we need to store, like electronics we need to charge. And so how can we really maximize our space? That's what I do. But if you want to do it yourself, I say go ahead. Just try to think outside the box because that's where the great ideas are. And it doesn't mean that it has to cost more. It doesn't mean that it's going to be the most expensive, but it will give you the better value of your home and allow you to appreciate it because it's going to work for you, which is the key here. We're creating homes that not only reflect our aesthetic and our personality and the life we want to live, but they're also going to work for us. If you've enjoyed this video, really like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment. I'd love to hear from you.